Mastering your mind, unlocking the secrets to a happier life. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a loop of negative thoughts, feeling as though your mind is working against you rather than for you? It's a common struggle, and one that many of us face daily. As the renowned psychologist William James once said, "The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another." This insight is at the core of understanding how to master our minds and ultimately shape our lives. But how do we go about harnessing this power within ourselves? How can we turn the natural chaos of our thoughts into a force for good? In this exploration, we'll delve into the science and practice of managing the messiness of our minds. We all experience the turbulence of life, stress, anxiety, and those persistent negative thoughts that can sometimes feel overwhelming. However, these blinks offer a blueprint for transforming our mental landscape, helping us reclaim control and foster a more positive, healthier mindset. By shifting the way we think, we can dramatically improve not just our mental well-being but also our overall quality of life. The first step in this transformation is understanding the impact a messy mind has on our health. Research has shown that chronic stress and negative thinking patterns can lead to physical ailments, from heart disease to weakened immune function. The mind and body are intricately connected, and our thoughts can either nourish us or slowly chip away at our health. By recognizing this connection, we become motivated to take active steps toward mental cleanliness. One powerful tool in this mental toolkit is the process of forming new habits. Contrary to the popular belief that it takes just 21 days to form a habit, studies reveal that it actually takes closer to 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. This means that persistence and patience are key when trying to cultivate positive thinking patterns. The more we practice, the more these habits become ingrained, gradually replacing the old, negative ones. Another crucial aspect of mastering our minds involves understanding what happens in our brains while we sleep. Sleep is not just a time for rest, it's also a period when our brain processes the information and experiences from the day. During sleep, our brain consolidates memories and clears out the mental clutter, making it easier for us to start fresh the next day. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene can, therefore, play a significant role in maintaining a healthy mind. As you embark on this journey to master your mind, remember that you are not alone. It's a process that requires effort and consistency, but the rewards are profound. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By actively choosing to cultivate positive, constructive thoughts, you set yourself on a path toward a happier, more fulfilling life. So, if you're ready to take control of your mental well-being, start by applying these principles to your daily life. Don't let the natural chaos of your mind hold you back. Instead, harness it, shape it, and let it propel you toward the life you truly desire. And if you found these insights valuable, please do me a small favor, hit that subscribe button to stay updated with more content like this. Your support means the world, and together, we can build a community that thrives on positivity and growth. Keep mastering your mind and shaping your destiny. Let's explore more. Mastering your mind, the key to a truly healthy lifestyle. When we think about living a healthy lifestyle, our minds often jump to images of balanced diets, regular exercise, and plenty of sleep. While these physical aspects are undeniably important, there's a vital component that often gets overlooked: the state of our minds. Just as you wouldn't let your living space become cluttered and chaotic, you shouldn't allow your mind to be overrun with negative, toxic thoughts. Managing your mind is just as crucial as managing your physical health, and it's a practice that can significantly enhance your overall well-being. A cluttered mind filled with anxiety, depression, or negative thinking can have a profound impact on your health. This mental mess creates toxic stress, which in turn disrupts your brain's biochemistry and compromises your immune system. The effects of this stress are far-reaching. It can increase your susceptibility to serious conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. In fact, research suggests that up to 90% of these illnesses are linked to the kind of toxic stress that arises from unmanaged mental turmoil. But the damage doesn't stop there. This stress can actually alter your genes, meaning the negative impact of a messy mind could be passed down to future generations. However, just because toxic stress is a natural response doesn't mean you have to accept it as an inevitable part of life. Through mind management, you can take control of your thoughts and emotions, reducing the harmful effects of stress before they take hold. This process involves recognizing and reshaping negative thought patterns, transforming them into more positive and constructive ones. Over time, with regular practice, mind management can even prevent negative thoughts from emerging, as you build greater resilience to life's challenges. Mind management is more than just a technique, it's a powerful tool that can change the trajectory of your life. Think of it this way, without these skills, you're like a bystander at the scene of a metal car crash, unable to prevent the damage. But with effective mind management techniques, you become the first responder, equipped to handle the situation and minimize harm. By mastering your mind, you not only improve your mental and physical health, but you also pave the way for a healthier, more balanced life. Ultimately, mastering your mind is about reclaiming control over your life and well-being. It's about recognizing that while you may not be able to change the world around you, you can change how you respond to it. By managing your mind, you set yourself on a path toward a healthier, happier future, one where you're not just surviving but thriving. So, take the first step today, start practicing mind management, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Harnessing the power of the non-conscious mind to transform your thoughts. Before diving into the strategies for mind management, it's crucial to understand the nature of the mind and its intricate workings. The mind isn't just a passive entity, it's a dynamic energy created by our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. These elements coalesce to form thoughts, which are not merely abstract concepts but tangible entities in our brains. Each thought is a complex structure embedded with memories, emotions, and physical sensations. Understanding and managing these thoughts is the key to controlling our minds and, by extension, our lives. The core of this mind management lies in accessing the non-conscious mind, the powerhouse where thoughts and memories reside. Unlike the conscious mind, which deals with active awareness, or the subconscious mind, which handles automatic responses, the non-conscious mind works tirelessly behind the scenes. It influences our daily experiences by feeding signals to the subconscious and conscious minds. For instance, those gut feelings or sudden flashes of insight are the subconscious mind processing signals from the non-conscious. To effectively manage our minds, we need to bring the toxic thoughts hidden in the non-conscious mind into the light of the conscious mind, where we can alter them. This is where the neurocycle, a mind management practice developed over 30 years of research, comes into play. By engaging with the neurocycle, individuals can systematically draw out these toxic thoughts, reframe them, and reduce their negative impact. Clinical trials have shown that regular practice of the neurocycle leads to a significant decrease in toxic thoughts and stress, with participants reporting up to an 80% reduction in anxiety and depression. The transformation doesn't stop there. As participants gain control over their thoughts, they also reported feeling more empowered and autonomous. This sense of control is vital because empowerment is closely linked to improved mental and physical health. When you feel empowered, you're not just reacting to life's challenges, you're proactively shaping your reality, leading to a more balanced and fulfilled life. In essence, by accessing and managing the non-conscious mind, you can change the very fabric of your thoughts, leading to profound changes in your mental and physical well-being. Mastering your mind, embrace, process, and reconceptualize with neurocycle. When you think of managing stress or anxiety, do you ever consider that the way you process your thoughts can fundamentally change your response to challenging situations? Imagine a scenario where you're on the verge of panic, like losing a valuable diamond earring in a bathtub filled with bubbles. For most people, the natural response would be panic, followed by frantic, irrational actions. However, what if there were a method to swiftly turn that panic into a clear-headed strategy? This is precisely what the author experienced and demonstrated through the principles of neurocycle, which are designed to help you manage your mind by embracing, processing, and reconceptualizing your thoughts. The first key principle of the neurocycle is to embrace your thoughts and emotions. Often, when faced with a stressful situation, our instinct is to either ignore or suppress our feelings, hoping they'll simply go away. However, embracing means fully acknowledging and accepting these feelings without judgment. In the author's case, when she lost her earring, she didn't allow her panic to escalate uncontrollably. Instead, she recognized her anxiety as a natural response to the situation. This acknowledgement is crucial because it's the first step toward gaining control over your mind rather than letting your emotions control you. Once you've embraced your thoughts, the next step is to process them. Processing involves a deeper exploration of your emotions and thoughts, which allows you to understand why you're feeling a certain way. This step is about reflection, asking yourself questions that dig deeper into the root causes of your feelings. For example, the author reflected on why she felt such intense anxiety about losing the earring. She realized it wasn't just about the material loss but the sentimental value attached to the gift from her children. This insight is crucial because it shifts your focus from the surface-level problem to the underlying emotional trigger. To help organize and clarify your thoughts during the processing phase, the neurocycle encourages you to write down what you're experiencing. Writing serves as a tool to visualize your thoughts, making it easier to analyze and understand them. By putting your thoughts on paper, you create a tangible map of your mind, which helps in identifying patterns or recurring themes that might be contributing to your mental mess. In the author's example, had she written down her thoughts, she might have noted the connection between her anxiety and the fear of loss, which would have further guided her in managing her emotions effectively. The final step in the neurocycle is to reconceptualize your thoughts and emotions. This means adopting a new perspective that transforms negative thoughts into constructive actions. In other words, you take the insights gained from the processing stage and use them to change how you respond to the situation. In the author's case, she shifted from a panicked reaction to a more logical and methodical approach, gently patting down the bubbles to find her earring. This reconceptualization didn't just help her recover the lost item, it also turned a potentially overwhelming experience into a lesson in calm, strategic thinking. The recheck step, which is part of reconceptualizing, involves reviewing your new perspective to ensure that it aligns with positive outcomes. You ask yourself if the new approach you're taking is healthier and more productive than your initial reaction. If it is, you reinforce this new mindset through active reach, taking deliberate, positive actions based on your reconceptualized thoughts. For the author, this meant methodically searching for the earring rather than letting her initial panic dictate her actions. This approach not only resolved the immediate crisis but also reinforced a healthier way of thinking and reacting for future situations. By following these 5 steps, gather, reflect, write, recheck, and active reach, you can turn any mental mess into a manageable situation. The beauty of the neurocycle is that it's not just a tool for overcoming small, everyday challenges, it's a comprehensive method for lifelong mental well-being. When you regularly practice these steps, you build resilience against life's inevitable stresses, leading to a healthier, more empowered state of mind. The neurocycle teaches you that while you can't always control the events around you, you can certainly control how your mind responds to them, ultimately shaping a more positive and fulfilling life. Building lasting habits with neurocycle, the 63-day journey to a healthier mind. Changing the way we think and forming new habits isn't something that happens overnight. In fact, it takes much longer than the often cited 21 days to truly embed a habit into our daily lives. According to a 2010 study at University College London, it takes about 63 days for a behavior to become automatic. The neurocycle method, developed by the author through extensive research and clinical trials, aligns with this finding. It emphasizes a 63-day process to fully transform toxic thoughts into positive, enduring habits. This journey is not just about replacing negative thinking, it's about reprogramming your brain to operate in a healthier, more constructive way. The first phase of the neurocycle involves actively working through 5 steps: gather, reflect, write, recheck, and active reach. For the first 21 days, you'll engage in these steps daily, dedicating a few minutes to each. This phase is crucial because it's when you start to disrupt the power of old, toxic thoughts and begin to replace them with new, positive ones. The gather step involves collecting information about your thoughts and feelings, noticing the physical and emotional signals that accompany them. Reflecting helps you dive deeper into the reasons behind these thoughts, while writing organizes your reflections into a coherent narrative. Rechecking allows you to review your notes and identify patterns, and active reach involves putting the new, positive thoughts into action. As you move from day 22 to day 63, the focus shifts to reinforcing these new thought patterns. This is the period when the new thoughts begin to solidify into habits. During this time, the active reach step becomes your primary focus, as it involves daily practice of the new way of thinking. Repetition is key here. By consistently practicing the new thoughts, you ensure they become deeply rooted in your non-conscious mind. This practice doesn't just change your thoughts temporarily, it rewires your brain, creating new neural pathways that support healthier habits. Throughout the 63-day journey, you'll hit significant milestones that keep you motivated and on track. By the end of the first week, you'll start to notice subtle but meaningful changes in your mindset. The dendrites in your brain, which house memories and thoughts, begin to adapt, signaling that the new thought patterns are taking hold. By day 14, these changes will become more pronounced, and you'll likely feel a strong sense of accomplishment. This is a critical point where you might be tempted to ease up, but it's important to push through. The real transformation occurs around day 21, when the new thought becomes strong enough to influence your behavior consistently. However, the journey doesn't end there. Continuing to reinforce this new thinking through day 63 is essential to make it a permanent part of your mental framework. By the time you reach day 63, the new thought pattern has become a habit, deeply embedded in your non-conscious mind. This means that the positive changes you've worked so hard to achieve are now a natural part of your thinking process. The neurocycle method not only helps you manage your thoughts but also empowers you to take control of your mental and emotional well-being. This sense of empowerment is one of the most profound outcomes of the neurocycle, as it demonstrates that you have the ability to reshape your mind and, consequently, your life. The 63-day process is a testament to the power of persistence and the incredible capacity of the human brain to adapt and grow. Building a resilient brain through mind management. Strengthening your brain isn't merely about handling negative thoughts, it's about actively engaging in brain-building activities that foster growth and resilience. The brain's ability to adapt and rewire itself is a testament to its plasticity, responding dynamically to our experiences and mental activities. While encountering challenges and stress can weaken this neural network, embracing brain-building techniques offers a robust solution to enhance cognitive and emotional health. This process isn't about avoiding stress but about equipping your brain to manage and recover from it more effectively. At the heart of brain building is the concept of applying the neurocycle method to engage with and understand challenging information. This method involves 5 key steps: gather, reflect, write, recheck, and active reach, that work together to deepen comprehension and fortify mental structures. Just as our physical bodies require consistent exercise and a balanced diet to stay healthy, our brains benefit from regular, purposeful mental activities. By feeding your brain with new, stimulating content and systematically working through it, you not only learn more effectively but also enhance your brain's resilience to stress. The first step, gather, involves selecting and consuming new information in digestible portions. This could be a chapter from a book, a segment of a podcast, or an article. The goal here is to immerse yourself in the content and begin forming a foundational understanding. In the reflect step, delve deeper into the material by asking questions and exploring its implications. This reflective practice helps clarify your thoughts and connects new knowledge with existing memories, reinforcing the information's significance. Writing and rechecking are critical for consolidating your learning and ensuring accuracy. During the write phase, jot down key insights and concepts from your reflection, which helps organize your thoughts and cement them in your memory. Rechecking involves reviewing these notes to verify their correctness and coherence. This step not only reinforces your learning but also promotes the structural changes in the brain necessary for long-term retention. Finally, the active reach step entails explaining what you've learned to someone else or even to yourself. This teaching process further solidifies your understanding and strengthens the neural connections related to the new information. By regularly engaging in these brain-building activities, you can enhance your cognitive resilience, making your brain better equipped to handle stress and adapt to new challenges. This proactive approach to mind management not only improves intellectual performance but also fortifies your emotional and psychological well-being, leading to a more balanced and robust mental state. Healing from trauma with the neurocycle method. Trauma, whether stemming from personal experiences like illness or betrayal, or larger-scale events such as war, leaves a significant mark on our mental and emotional well-being. Addressing and healing from trauma is essential, as it can create toxic thought patterns that disrupt both our mental and physical health. Instead of dwelling on the why behind the trauma, which often remains unanswered, focusing on healing is a more productive approach. The neurocycle method offers a structured way to navigate this healing process. The neurocycle's foundational principles, embracing, processing, and reconceptualizing, are particularly effective for trauma recovery. First, embracing involves acknowledging and becoming aware of the trauma's impact on our lives. This step is crucial as it allows us to face our feelings and begin to understand how the trauma has altered our perceptions of ourselves and our relationships. By being honest about the trauma's effects, we open the door to healing. Next, processing involves diving deeper into the cause and context of the trauma. This means reflecting on what led to the traumatic event and how we have responded to it. This step helps us to unpack and understand the underlying factors contributing to our emotional state. Through this deeper understanding, we can start to make sense of our reactions and develop healthier coping mechanisms. The third principle, reconceptualizing, focuses on transforming our views of the trauma and its impact. This might involve identifying positive outcomes that emerged from the traumatic experience, or envisioning future growth and learning. For instance, after experiencing trauma, it can be empowering to think about how it might lead to personal strength or positive change. The author's experience with her son's attack illustrates this. She used the trauma as an impetus to improve safety measures, thereby turning a negative experience into a constructive outcome. Additionally, Focusing on the future and reminding ourselves of past adversities we have overcome can further aid in reconceptualizing trauma. By envisioning a future where we have grown from the experience and recalling previous challenges we've successfully navigated, we reinforce our resilience and capability to move forward. This perspective shift helps to transform the trauma's impact into a source of strength and growth. The neurocycle method provides a systematic approach to healing by encouraging us to confront, understand, and reframe our trauma. By applying these principles, we can mitigate the negative effects of trauma, foster resilience, and build a more positive and empowered outlook on our lives. Transform your lifestyle with mind management, better sleep, eating, and exercise habits. Incorporating good sleep, healthy eating, and regular exercise into our daily routines is essential for a well-rounded, healthy lifestyle. However, there's a less discussed but crucial element that can enhance these habits: mind management. The neurocycle, a method for managing thoughts and emotions, can be a powerful tool to help us improve our sleeping, eating, and exercise habits, creating a solid foundation for overall well-being. Sleep is a fundamental aspect of health that can be significantly affected by the state of our minds. When we are stressed or overwhelmed, our sleep can suffer. The neurocycle helps clear mental clutter, making it easier to relax and achieve restful sleep. To further enhance sleep quality, integrating thinker moments into your daily routine can be beneficial. These moments, such as taking a walk, doodling, or daydreaming, improve blood flow to the brain, allow for mental relaxation, and help in organizing thoughts, leading to a more peaceful night's sleep. Eating well is another crucial element of a healthy lifestyle. Nutrition directly impacts our energy levels and overall health, but forming healthy eating habits can be challenging. Using the neurocycle, you can embrace your current food choices, process your attitudes and beliefs about food, and reconceptualize how to make better choices. This structured approach helps establish consistent, nutritious eating habits that support long-term health. Exercise is essential for maintaining physical and mental health, yet many struggle to incorporate it into their routines. The neurocycle can help manage and shift your attitudes towards exercise. By embracing your current exercise habits, processing any barriers or negative associations you have with physical activity, and reconceptualizing new ways to integrate movement into your life, you can overcome obstacles and build a consistent exercise routine. Regular physical activity boosts mood, reduces stress, and enhances cognitive function, contributing to overall well-being. By applying the principles of the neurocycle to these three areas, sleep, nutrition, and exercise, you can make meaningful changes in your lifestyle. This method not only helps in managing thoughts and emotions but also supports the development of healthier habits. As you work through the neurocycle steps, you'll find yourself better equipped to create and maintain a balanced and healthy lifestyle, ultimately leading to improved mental and physical health. Managing your mind is pivotal to achieving a healthier lifestyle and reducing the risk of disease. In our fast-paced world, we often overlook the profound impact our mental state has on our overall well-being. Toxic thoughts and harmful habits not only cloud our minds but also influence our physical health. The neurocycle method, which focuses on embracing, processing, and reconceptualizing, offers a structured approach to clear this mental clutter. By committing to this method and applying it consistently over 63 days, you can transform your mental habits and enhance your quality of life. To truly grasp the power of mind management, consider the concept of mind as a garden. Just as a garden needs regular tending to thrive, so does your mind. The neurocycle acts as a gardening tool for your thoughts, helping you weed out negativity and cultivate positivity. As the famous philosopher, William James, once said, "The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another." This choice is precisely what the neurocycle empowers you to make. Imagine starting each day with a clear and focused mind. The morning sets the tone for the rest of the day, and how you start it can influence your entire outlook. By dedicating the first moments of your day to mind management practices, you establish a positive direction for your thoughts and actions. Whether you choose to practice gratitude or set intentions for kindness, this early focus can significantly improve your mental and emotional state. Incorporating the neurocycle into your routine is not just about managing thoughts, it's about creating a resilient mindset. The method encourages you to confront and understand your toxic thoughts, transforming them into opportunities for growth. By embracing and processing these thoughts, you build mental strength and resilience. This process aligns with the words of Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Applying this mindset to yourself through the neurocycle fosters personal growth and self-improvement. The journey of mind management is akin to a marathon. not a sprint. It takes time and consistent effort to establish new habits and clear old ones. The 63-day period recommended by the neurocycle method is designed to ensure that positive changes become ingrained in your subconscious. This commitment reflects the wisdom of Aristotle: we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By diligently following the neurocycle, you cultivate excellence in your mental habits and overall well-being. I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to all my subscribers and newcomers. Your support and engagement in this self-development journey mean the world to me. Together, we are exploring ways to enhance our lives and grow stronger, mentally and physically. Your presence here is invaluable, and I am excited to continue this journey with you. For those interested in a deeper dive into the book and to support my work, I'll leave the link in the description below. Your support helps us all move closer to a more fulfilled and healthier life. In closing, remember that the mind is a powerful tool, and with the right practices, you can steer it towards a brighter, more positive future. Embrace the neurocycle method, be patient with yourself, and celebrate the progress you make along the way. As Nelson Mandela wisely stated, it always seems impossible until it's done. Let's embark on this transformative journey together, making every step count towards a healthier, happier you.